Hey, it's Rishabh and I'm back with some brain fuel. Actually, this is not a regular QBF video because I just came back from watching Interstellar and I'm so overwhelmed by the movie that I couldn't think of what to make for this Thursday. So in this video, I just thought of talking about the movie for a while, and also I'm going to list 5 of my favorite science fiction movies of all time. So let's get started. I think there are 2 important aspects of this movie. One is the story, obviously, that you can connect with on an emotional level, and 2, it's the whole science fiction bit about wormholes, black holes, time traveling and all of that. What I think Interstellar does best is that it has a good balance of the both, so even if you don't care about the science, you will still go and enjoy the movie because it's an amazing story. What I felt after watching the movie is how insignificant we are as human beings, but we are also capable of taking big risks, and that is what has gotten us so far. And that, I think, is the gist of the movie, and I think you should definitely go and watch it. So I think that's all I can say about Interstellar because I don't want to give out too much because that would spoil the fun of watching the movie. But I'm going to talk about my favorite science fiction movies from all time, starting from number 5, that is Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. I think it was the best movie out of the whole Star Wars series, and again, just like Interstellar, it is a really good story first and then a science fiction movie, so you would enjoy it even if you don't like the science fiction bits. It's a really amazing movie. Number 4 is Planet of the Apes. I like this movie because it doesn't follow the convention of science fiction that the future has to be all high-tech and advanced. It actually has apes who are intelligent and living life like humans used to, like 200 or 300 years back. It's a must watch. Number 3 is Star Trek: A Voyage Back Home. As you can tell from the background, I'm a huge Star Trek fan and I've seen pretty much everything that is Star Trek, but I think when it comes to movies, A Voyage Back Home is one of the best Star Trek movies ever made. The reason I like this movie is because it is one of the only Star Trek movies which is based so close to Earth, because all the Star Trek movies are like way out in space and this one is like right here. And number 2, it is funny. I mean, Kirk and Spock going back to 60s is definitely funny. So it's a must watch again. Number 2, I think, is Contact, because it has that excitement of making contact with an alien species, but then it turns out to be a story about the impact that something like that would have on our society. So it's a really interesting story and I think you should definitely watch it. And number 1 undoubtedly is 2001: A Space Odyssey. I think it's not just the best science fiction movie ever made, it's like the best movie ever made. Even though being a science fiction movie, it talks about how dependent we are on technology and how that can be like really bad. So I think you should definitely watch these 5 movies if you haven't seen them yet. And if you have any suggestions for me, please leave them down in the comments below. I'm sorry if this video was kind of random, but I just had to talk about Interstellar because I love the movie. And also let me know which was your favorite scene from Interstellar. I would really like to know. And that's it for this video, guys. I'm signing off. Bye bye.